There it goes. Jim, welcome. See if the playback's clean and clear. Should be. He's not on his computer. Got 2 watching, 2 likes. You got it up on yours yet? Huh?
Does that answer your question?
Is that?
Mine did think sharing.
Oh, I didn't know. Fish and Junk, welcome. 3rd. Who's counting? So what you guys up to tonight? Fishing, maybe? Well, depending on where you're at, everybody's getting rain. I know we got some winds here, getting some rain. Honey Lulu, welcome. Thank God it's Friday.
It's been a week, so yes, thank God it's Friday.
For sure. Windy Friday. Terrible winds. It's probably, when I went over and tried to fly ahead, I'd say 12 to 15 steady and probably easy 45 gusts. And I still went out and tried to fly in it. I had a maid and a bird, so. Not a damn thing. Yeah, we're supposed to go Sunday to a fun fly, so hopefully the rain holds out. But if not, Saturday, not this Saturday, not tomorrow rather. Next Saturday we're gonna have Ryan. I believe Ryan, Josh. I believe Edrone. Edrone's actually stuck in an airport right now, headed to Florida. He's been there all day too. 7:01. Yeah, he said I think 8:10 his flight might leave. Look, there he is. You still up in the airport, bro? What? Had to represent you tonight, being just stuck in the airport all day. Are you in Salisbury Airport? No, we got rained out. Craig, close, stick to you. It's time to call it a day. Yeah, I hear you. Oh,
he is 10,000 feet up, brother.
Sweet.
He is in the air.
Send me a picture. I ain't been 10,000 with my camera bird yet. I'm kidding. Richard Coggins, welcome, brother. Still waiting on it, Richard. Wayne, welcome. Finally on my way to Florida. Sweet. So you waited all that time and probably take you what? How many hours from here to Florida, probably?
3 or 4.
Say 3 or 4? Coming down to you. Look how he put it. Paduga, welcome, Lewis. Coming down to you. Did you take some Velcro and stick your drone to the outside of the plane and keep your goggles on? Make it look like flying a plane?
Jim's having pizza for dinner.
Hold on, Richard. I'll check that. Richard said UPS showed up. Glad I'm online. Look, that freaking thing's open. I guess your shirt you ordered. There's a bag. All right, glad you're here. We have to make sure everything's in here. All right, I see 2 birds. That's a plus.
Richard said that's it.
Okay, there's the bird. You're right, Richard. What the hell is this? They look different on camera. Yeah.
He said the other stuff is in the bottom of the box.
Okay, 2 receivers. The bag. Some props. And the buzzer. Was that it? That's crazy. The package is like they cut it right open. Okay. Glad everything was in there. Man, that would have sucked when the quads would be gone. Richard be calling UPS kicking their ass. Alright, so you guys just watch me unbox Richard Coggins Shuriken, I'm wanting to call that thing. I can never say hairs on the bottom. Shuriken, yeah. 250. Gonna put a receiver into it and get it up in the air for him. And his Chameleon TI, it looks to be. Gonna put a FR Sky receiver into it. And this is actually work of old Night Train. Mike.
Eric said, "Get sent, buddy."
Good, so it all was here then, he said, right?
That's it.
Okay,
all
cool.
There.
Cool beans. That's all that matters. Man, I seen that box open, I'm like, no. Usually UPS ain't that bad.
I hate Amazon.
Alright. That's good. Yeah, he's running late tonight. What, 7:06? Wow. Is that what that was, your shirt? Watch something jump out at you. Yeah!
That's my shirt.
Yeah, she got a shirt I thought was pretty cool. Best friends for life. You know the funny thing is, if you go down to Acro and you go like that, he's like, if you put your hands like this in his face, he'll take his paws and go like that. So if you do that with your fist, he'll actually take his paw and touch it. Chris Riley, welcome, brother. Getting through security. Oh, that's good, Eric. Let's see, yeah, Chris had. Oh, I think it is. Yep. Awesome. So yes, everything's there now. He paid shipping both ways.
Oh Lord.
He said he wasn't gonna make you do no work. So I'll just leave that right in the box. Actually, no, I'll keep that with all the parts. Because I'll end up losing that. I'll keep all the parts in the box there. That is a different looking quad for sure. That's freaking. Ryan, what's up? That is a Shuriken. Oh, she got some weight to it too, don't she? Pretty cool looking drone, almost like the Immersion. Richard's drones are like Mike's. You did a good job on that mount, though. I gotta give it to you. That's pretty snazzy there. Oh, so they got like a little okay. Got like little jellos down in there for soft mounts. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool rig.
Jim says, "How heavy is it?"
Oh man, let's weigh it. We want to see how heavy Richard's grill is? I see Richard could probably tell you. He's pretty on point with the stuff. I think like 3 pounds. No, I'd say I'm gonna say that's close to probably 500, probably easy 500 grams. Feels a lot heavier than that though. Yeah, it looks nice, bro. Amount. At first I was like, oh, it looks loose, but then I see the gummy. It's pretty cool to set up on it. All right.
Edron said, "Can't wait to get back, brother. Need some amigo time."
Bro,
It's just got in the air.
It's happening, Eric. So not this Saturday. Well, because you got in the air. I'd hate for you to go to Florida, have to come back, fly, and go back down. So next Saturday, RDFPD is going to come down. Josh is going to come down. We're going to meet up in the field over here. I got race gates and all to set up. 451 grams. Woo! Is that about 500? I'm getting good with holding them birds and figuring them grams out. 451. So you're still about, I guess, with the I know your battery, your cam, probably pushing over to 600 on it. But Richard was telling me all the fun he used to have with this guy. And he said now he's got more skills under his belt, as he puts it. He's going to have some more fun with it. Huh?
That's a funky looking drone.
Ain't it different looking?
That's a funky looking drone. I thought I had seen it all.
It's just the way it's set up. It's kind of like what the Waikara used to be, but the Waikara had that airframe.
Strange.
Type setup. It is different looking. I gotta admit, it's more different looking, in person when you're then looking at it on camera. Really like the immersion, more or less. The immersion, well, I think that's a 250, so almost set up like the immersion there.
No, it ain't.
Well, because you got the cage here, but they made it a little bit easier. But just think of it being, that perch out there, and the only reason why, because they have that soft mount there too, so that kind of takes some gel away on you. How does it get in the air? You get air into the components. That's a good question, Chris. It looks like it might have some holes on the top.
Richard said it's a tough built bird. I learned macro on that bird after destroying two rodeo 150s.
Got some air here, some air holes. Got some air holes on the top. She looks like she's well used there, Richard. But it's going to be cool. So Richard wanted me to take it for a flight when I get it done, and then this one I can do whatever I want with, tinker around with the tune or whatever. But he said leave the chameleon alone, which I wouldn't change that unless he said I wouldn't change this just because he said change it. So that'd be cool to take it out and run it around just to fly. It's gonna be different looking seeing something like that in the air though. Which that's why I like doing what I do, because I see so many different birds. A lot of hours on that bird. It shows it. Chuck it. What's up, brother? You got that trash can flying? Chris, I see. Okay, John, yeah. Taking the kids to the soccer. That's right. He's on the road this weekend. I forgot. Try to catch up here.
Honey's leaving.
All right, honey Lulu. I appreciate you stopping in. Have a good one. Tell Wayne I said hi. Yeah, and Winston-Salem. That's right. I was trying to think where he said he went. All modded, ready to rip. Oh, so you went ahead and modded it and everything. Okay, cool. Just charging your goggle pack now. Sweet. I didn't know you actually did it. Alvin, Earl RC. Oh, you got your card? Yeah. That's cool.
Hi, Mr. Chuck.
I didn't know you had it all modded up. I figured you're just like screw modding it. I'm gonna go out and at least fly this one. Juanito Chuck. So did you actually fly it though before you did the mods? So that way you could like compare the difference, or knowing you didn't? You're like me. I should have flown that damn thing before. Hell no, I bought this thing to mod. I figured that. Oh, you did fly the first one? I was just wondering because everyone talks good about it, so I was just curious. You see all the other channels. It's going to mean someone in our circle to get it and actually fly it. But I think the 75X is hard to compete with. The only thing I found about the 75X that I didn't like is I was out in the field with some slight winds, and when I throttled up, it's like I let down on the throttle, look, it just kept going up because the air got underneath of those ducts and it's just, creating its air the way those ducts do. Let's see, Eric sent this picture from 10,000 feet up. I'm calling it FAA on you, bro. Dano, what's up, brother? She's still on the surgery table. Everything's good. Everything's good with it. I just gotta set some switches onto it now. It's all mocked up, so all I gotta do is pretty much waterproof everything and shrink wrap whatever. I'm gonna throw some heat shrink around and put it together for you. Now the only difference is your antennas. I know you're gonna hate me for this, but it's got that antenna that doesn't have the pin in the middle. So I'll send you a couple of the dipoles. I know it sucks because you got those two antennas you spend $40 on. But unfortunately, that's the only VTX that I had with that pin in the middle. Well, you know what I mean. I can't remember what they call that RPSMA because I got another one here, but it's the same setup. This one has the pin in the middle also. I think it's what, male or female? Jeremy here. Reaper, what's up?
Tiff just got here.
Tiff, welcome. Let's see. Oh man, look at that. Look at that, guys. That's E-drone, 10,000 feet up. Man, how'd you get that Mavic Air all the way up there, bro? Good day. I'm going to set this near the mic. Clutter it. What the hell? Yeah, Dano. Well, that Mavic's got some power, I'm telling you. RPSMA, Chris. Thank you, Richard.
Chuck says you mean 400 feet up, right, Chris?
Nope, dude. He's 10,000 feet up. He said he don't care. He's 107 is now. He's going on an airplane.
Well, you didn't lie because the Mavic's in the bag.
Yeah, he does have his Mavic Air right next to him. So the Mavic Air is 10,000 feet up. Had to hack the controller. I know what you meant, Chuck. 400 for sure. Yeah, I know, Chris, because when I went out and flown the other day, see, I messed up my antenna. I had the Pagoda, and I went to twist it and it popped the end off. I must have broke it when I crashed, right? And I was like, man, now I can't fly this damn thing. And I was like, wait a minute. Chris Riley flies with them dipoles. I went out one time with a dipole. I was good as long as that antenna was pointing to me. When I turned around, things got different. But then I learned that wasn't the antenna. It was something to do with the VTX on it. Because I took the rooster out the other day, the Inspired rooster. I'm a cloner. And it flown fine, and I had good VTX and everything. But you can get antennas; they're just different. RPSMA, what you need. Homie Paul, Wakey RC, welcome. Oh yeah, Alvin, that's the same thing I did before. Until I know now which ones to get, and I know don't get the left-handed polarization antennas because they get the R's. They make much better sense. Mojo FPV, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, got a lot on that wall. I call myself a little Stewie. Stu's moving, so he took them down right now. So Bob Biker, welcome. Yeah, I did. I built most of them. There is only well, the Hawk 5's there, the Immersion, the Blade, the Reverb I didn't build, but I went through it. Everything else I pretty much, even the ones that I had gotten, I went through and rebuilt them. So yeah, pretty much.
He said he's been wanting to try Wing out.
Wing, yes. Very, very nice. Very fun. I got into the wings because I went to the multi GP one day, and man, this Tito Mendez, really good pilot. He had a wing. He was out there running. What did he run that day? 100. It was 100+ mile an hour with the wing. Oh God, it was crazy. I was like, yes, I need a wing. That wing there is actually very good for getting into it. It is called the RMRC Recruit. Was that just the Recruit, Richard, or was there some other numbers behind that? Wasn't the Recruit B3 or something? But it runs for, I think that one's like 80 some bucks, and all you have to do is put your receiver and your FPV gear in it. Everything else is ready. It's almost ready to fly. But yeah, they will run.
Richard, what's the Recruit name of the wing?
The Recruit I got. What is that? The Recruit, the RMRC Recruit. I thought it was V something. What the hell?
He's headed to Florida, Ryan. It's the Recruit V2.
Okay, the one you're talking about will circle until you're ready. That is called the Parrot. What was the Parrot?
Swing?
No, the Parrot swings right above you. This is the Parrot. Richard's got one of them too. Richard's got like all the wings. What was the Parrot one, Richard? So that's the one like you're talking about, like the Parrot Disco. Thank you. Yes, the Parrot Disco will go up and just circle because it's GPS. That one there is just like we fly our quads, all skills, and you got skills with that quad, so I already saw that. So yeah, so that flies just like that. You kind of go up, and then you have what they have stabilized mode for taking off, and then you get up there and you can put it in unstabilized mode, and it flies just like your bird in complete acro. Really fun. It is fun. Really, really fun. No problem, man. Mad skills. I got the 230 Mojo. We got Mojo on the wall. This thing flies pretty nice. I like the immersions. I like when I first kind of saw the price of the immersions, I was like, wow, them things are pricey. But when you get it and the everything that's in it, that easy OSD and stuff like that, I'm not all into that. It kind of feels like a wizard a little bit, kind of. I like Betaflight, how you go and do it all yourself. But I thought it was cool for what you could do through your transmitter and goggles, just setting this guy up and all that. It's pretty cool. Nice flyer. I got that and the 180. Yeah, I'm glad you did too. I'm glad you stopped in. It's awesome. I gotta stop by your channel. I've been missing a lot. Been just having a lot going on. Like I said, I do a lot in the hobby here, but I gotta get by and check out some more videos. Really enjoy it.
Wings went out the door today.
Never fly out. Whoa. Whoa. Bob said what?
Bob's planes and wings.
Bob, what's wrong with you, bro?
He said never fly him. He needs a pocket change.
You got rid of the Raptor too. I know you did. I still get mine. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it is kind of, once you put the pack on there too, kind of heavy compared to what we build. Yep. So yesterday I had a crash with this thing. I come around, I was coming through the woods and there's a picnic table. I know people ask this, how were you in the air and hit a picnic table? Well, I ride low to the ground. So I come around and didn't even see the table. Like, I guess because of the sun casting through the trees, kind of got me in the goggles, come right around, wham, right into the picnic table, like right here. This standoff that was across here, this whole cage was just like twisted. But then when I took the screws out, it kind of just the standoff was holding it. So I've been bashing on this thing. And this is, just to make it clear, this is an Amazon frame, which is, you know, obviously a clone of the Rooster, Armaton Rooster. This thing is very, very strong, durable, and tough. I give it good stars. It's amazing on how what I've did to this thing, and it's still in one piece. Yeah, right much. When you get the bond more guan.
Did you see what Chris Riley said?
I need to return my marbles. Right, Chris? You know the funny thing is they do have the GPS modules you can put in them now. You know they all have RTE, return to Earth. Some comes a little harder, faster. I went out today and because I wanted to get out just to try this one here. I don't know if you guys know Chad Ball. Yep, Squirrel. This is his squirrel rig, right? He flies the same rig, the Remix. This is the oh my god. This is not the oh my god. So, and you guys that know me, you know I'm into the most of the clone frames. I just like what's cheaper and works, and then we can put more money in our components. So I wanted to go out and give this a rip. I was out today. I guarantee the wind, the gusts were probably 40 to 50 with, I like to say, steady. It might have been 15 to 20. Night Mojo, appreciate you. Oh, you're going to do them taxes, bro. That's even more money. So is that your wife that flies with you also? I see somebody that usually flies with you. But yeah, quad money, bro. Taxes. You might not be.
Oh my god. Now I'm scared, Paul.
Kevin Fortner. How do I start? That's your daughter. Oh my god. Tell her good job, man. Epic.
Oh Lord.
Take care, Mojo. Kevin Fortner. How do I start the racing drone? Well, are you into wanting to build one? Do you solder you could kind of build one, or you could buy a bind and fly if you have a transmitter, or you could buy an RTF which is ready to fly, comes with the transmitter and the drone. See you later, brother. And depends on what you're looking for. Yeah, you solder. So basically you kind of find what frame would suit you. Get yourself like a flight controller, PDB, ESCs. I could give you a list of what you need. Now then I will move them to SD and pull the SD and put the computer. Options. Oh, this is cool. Oh. That's cool mojo stuff. That's his daughter. That's epic. Russell flies with me, so I didn't guess. Hey, got a daughter, get it in. If you do Facebook, Kevin, I'm Chris Justice. You can reach out to me on there, and then we'll set up a messenger between me and you. That's as far as I go with info on YouTube anymore. Hey, he's just selling my Hawk 5. No.
I saw that. That's why I laughed.
And what is it? It's my picture on there is it's kind of like a drone shot looking down on me. Can you drop my Facebook link in there?
I tried it.
Okay.
It's not acting right.
That's my wife behind me here. She tried to drop the link, but it's not acting right.
No, it's taking me directly.
But you got an old bag phone.
Hold on.
Yeah, that Hawk 5, I really like that thing. That thing flies good. I'm hoping, honestly, to get a hold of that Buzz. I know it's like $300, but I'm really liking that Buzz. And you know the thing about the Buzz, I figured out more into it. It's a it'll hold 5 or 6 inch propellers, and it holds up to 6S. So that's a real winner. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I have a video on my channel about the Buzz. Just trying to say, Emax, hey, how you doing? Get your attention here. I fly your products. Like to have a nice little discount on the Buzz, I would buy it. But this thing is nice. If you guys get the chance to pick up the Hawk 5, it's definitely a nice bird. And this one, Kevin, is this one is sold by Emax. This is the Emax Hawk 5, so I didn't build this one, but pretty much everything else on the wall I build. And I also build for others if you need help. Baduga, thank you, brother. Lewis has got it. Appreciate you, brother. Dang, Bob, so you sold the wings and planes, brother. I should have bought the Raptor from you. Just something about the thing. But Luga's got it. Lewis said, "Oh, she getting slow."
No, it's the fact that I have the Facebook app on my iPad. So every time I click on Facebook, it takes me straight to the app. On my phone, I actually use it like a computer. So different links.
He still has the cranks on it. Just oh, bro, so they're gonna fly them? Yes. So they're gonna get some flights out on that. Bet that make you happy. But yeah, Kevin, like I told you, I build my own and also work on drones. Like this one here is I'll Be Drone Danos. This one and this one here is Richard Coggins in the lobby. But so if you need help, like I can give you that too. Google pack is at Google. Listen to me, you gotta read Google. Goggle pack is at 418. So much gorilla whoop time. Gorilla whoop. Here he's done taking from the trash can to the gorilla. Man, I hope are we gonna see like footy of that?
Footy or it didn't happen.
Because I'm saying the 6S footy I ain't seen yet.
Footy or it didn't happen.
You got all that footage, man. You should be editing full. You know I'm just busting your balls. Yes, DVR. Yeah.
Oh, you upset Baduga. You don't send my drone, Chris.
I don't show your drone? What drone? You want me to show, let me think. I got rid of my CC3D, bro. So, guys, this is, and I didn't want to show, well, let's look at it like this. Because I didn't want to show you that I ate 2 props up the other day. I hit a race gate with this Lewis, and it spiraled out of control. But yes, this here I build these also, the Frog, the Transtech Frog. I still inspire any of y'all to get one of these frames and try them. Really nice frames. Lewis, he builds his like every other week, I think.
He said that's not him. He's on the couch.
I knew exactly when he said which one he's talking about.
Bob said Baduga wants to see the Hubson.
This is Baduga's favorite, the Frog. If you check out his channel, you'll see the truth. You want me to go get it and show you, Badug? I know you ain't selling it. What? I think last time I had it out. Been a while, ain't it? You still remember what it looks like?
You said his memory's getting foggy.
Memory getting foggy. I might have got rid of it.
What?
And 6S footy getting edited. Edited, bro? What do you mean? You edited it the other night. See, Alvin, you weren't supposed to say nothing. You really want to see the Inspire, do you? There she is in all her glory, hanging on the ceiling. There's the bird Lewis talking about. Look, trying to draw a circle around something's really hard. Try putting your camera up if you do live streaming and pointing to different things. It takes a little bit of practice. I'm getting good at it now. I remember before, because when you go to opposite, it stops it. You know why? But on here, it's easier because on Hangouts, everything's backwards. That's what makes it different. And it's gone. Alex Dalton, welcome. Akron, Ohio. No. Wayne is in Ohio. Chuck travels back and forth. Chuck, do you go through Ohio? Who else in Ohio? Skipper Drones is in Ohio. Toledo. Deaf Drone Pilot. What part of Ohio is he in? You don't go through often? I didn't think you did. Mine is the big day. I think Crystal might be it. Let me see. Hey. What are you doing?
Ah. Lewis knows I won't hurt his baby.
There you go, Lewis. Ha! Even says DJI. Or are you talking about this? I think Lewis was talking about this, WL Toys. You guys don't know. You see, I am no little guy. Look how wide that is. That just gives you a perspective of what it is in the air. There's your Q33, exactly. Imagine acro. I think we could do it. Just not this one. Thank you. Yeah, I have to get it out more. I've been doing a lot of the FPV, and I don't get it out much. I want to start incorporating it in with the FPV stuff, like following the car and stuff like that, as we're going down to like the track and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I used to be able to hang it up. Let's see if I can still hang it up for you.
There's no room to hang anything else.
It could be hung, trust me. There we go. X-Class.
That's exactly what Alvin said. Make that an X-Class racer.
Exactly, Alvin. All right, Chris. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, that's right. I was trying to think. I know you just told me somebody. Who is it near Akron, Chuck?
He said Coppertop Davis in Ohio.
How about Wisconsin?
Chuck's in Wisconsin right now.
Yes. Chuck at FPV's in there right now, Kevin. Like I said, this is the drone network, so we have people pretty much all over. We have them in Ohio, but I think they're all around you.
Miss Tiff is a busy lady. She was putting groceries away earlier, and she's still listening while folding the laundry.
Oh, dude, I wish I was near there. We would do some building dives. I actually, what was it? Has it been 3 weeks now? 3 weeks ago, went to Long Island, New York, to King's Asylum. If you're familiar with that, it's like the haunted place, they say. I got to dive the first time a 13-story building, and the winds were terrible. I was a noob at it. Somebody's got my footage, and I just think it's on. I got a bunch of Chuck's balls. All right, let's win the lottery back. Okay, I give you the permission to put it in acro. I'll buy it if it doesn't work out. Flipping it, I've done. I didn't flip it. Don't get me wrong, but that thing I put and just took it out of GPS mode, flown it like the regular bird, all skills, and it moves pretty good, to be honest with you, for being as big as what it is. So, what part? Are you guys anywhere near each other in Wisconsin?
Ooh.
What? Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Oh, word! I didn't see that at first. Yeah, I should have known when I saw it. But, that's pretty cool.
That's awesome, Tiff.
Northbound. What the hell is that, Chuck? Northbound Luck. Wisconsin. YouTube keeps taking your thumbs away? Huh. Yeah, somebody else said that before they were doing that. Taking the thumbs away.
They did it before.
Yeah, it was happening. I forget who was telling me that before, that they was taking their thumbs away. They don't want you to have them. They said no. So I guess who's flying tomorrow? Who ain't flying tomorrow?
All depends on the rain.
Yeah, it depends on the rain, I guess. Hopefully Sunday clears up because we're supposed to meet up to Denton to the Fun Fly at the Multi GP track so we can do some practicing for, was it 24th, 25th, 26th, or 25th, 26th, 27th?
I think it's 25th, 26th, 27th.
25th, 26th, 27th of this month. We'll be at the Delmarva Expo. I'm going to commit to the Saturday and Sunday. And then we go up there. I guess Russell's up there. Let me go see. Hard to fly that cow and then on the border of Wisconsin. He said, you're obsessed with cows. Kenosha, Wisconsin. Was it him?
Shut the door.
Oh. But that's cool, Bob. You said the people you sold it to gonna they joined the RC club and all. Knock some dust off them planes. I'm gonna get out with the wing, but the wind has just been too stupid in here anymore. Storms here for the next one. Oh, well, you got it cut first. I tell you what, Richard, that little recruit thing moves. Holy cow, that little thing. You are rolling with that thing. I know, right? 3 days of grass cutting, and you see his yard. Whew, he's got enough grass there. You need one of them remote control ones, Richard. FPV lawnmower.
Kevin Chuckett is on the road, my dear.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know everywhere he goes, but he's pretty much a lot of West Coast stuff, right? You don't come this. I know he don't come to East Coast, but he will be in May. Vampire, what's up, brother? You know, I told somebody the other day, Vampire broke the marmot. It wasn't Vampire, it was Viper. Viper FPV broke the marmot. Because there's a Vampire FPV, I think, and Vampire 4997. I was getting you confused the other day. You say you really open it up, so that wasn't even open it up. Nope, too cheap to buy a marmot. I hear you, brother. Hey, I'm a clone frame guy all day. $40. I'm kind of happy on a frame. That's kind of a little too much still. Damn, Illinois, Montana, Jesus. Yeah, I say you get around.
How dare you say Chuck gets around?
He gets around like a hooker. BQE frame. I like to have a BQE X class. Woo! Big money. Jesus, God.
Wow.
But look, it's good to have all that grass mowed for when you lose a quad, though, ain't it? My truck's name is the Smelly Pirate Hooker. Thomas Curtis, what's up? Chuck's a hooker. Yeah, pink props. Yeah, for damn sure. Actually, Chris Riley just lost his marmot, and the only way he found it, he said, because he had blue props on it. I said, ain't that something? Because the blacker you make your bird when you're building it, like people like the all black look, you take that black quad and throw it on the ground, you're never going to see it. It blends right in so good. And I don't run buzzers or nothing like that. I'm hard-headed. Love my drones. Ed, what's happening, brother? Is Batman spreading his wings or not yet? I heard you in there cussing them antennas. He thought the well, I say the XM Plus, but the RXSR has the same ones. He thought they soldered on it. Didn't know they had that little UFL or CFL, whatever it is. Damn, you only get 1 week from mowing it. Shoo. You ever heard of blackout, Richard? Oh, your quads are pink and you support boobies? Yeah, yeah. I was watching some of your flights there. Boy, you come down and spin through that railing and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, yeah. It's a nice little spot. Head fog, welcome. Oh, okay. So, yep. So, yeah. So, just to replace them, Ed, you can buy them right off of Amazon, iFlight. Get a whole bag of them. They just snap in. You have a thing with that rail? Kind of like me with my trees over here. It's like I can't leave those trees alone. I tell you what, I got lucky the other day when I took and flipped it over and went and vert to the top of the tree and then come down. Next thing you know, I realized I'm in the tree. Usually I would panic back in my real green days of flying. And if I would have panicked and thrown that kill switch, that would have been it. She would have just been sitting on top of those trees, I think. Well, I had turtle mode on it, so maybe not. But I just flipped it around. I think the muscle memory did more than I reacted. Flipped that thing around and just back out the tree. It was cool as shit. Gotta save those tatas. Yeah, yeah. No, I didn't, Kevin. I used to follow Ken Herron. I should actually be on a panel with Ken. She said, Ed, I knew you wouldn't let me down. You knew that.
Ed heard tatas or
Lewis,
red tatas. That's all it took.
Yeah, right, Lewis. You have a lot. Grass, no. That's what I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna go out when it warms up, and at night I'm gonna start hitting some parking lots because that'll sharpen your game up too. You're flying at night, minimal light. I think that'll tighten it down a little bit, and then get me used to. I'm a little nervous like flying over asphalt for some odd reason. Because when I crash, I do it right, and I come back with a pile of parts. You crash and don't hit the ground. Yeah, Ed knows asphalt's hard. It took Batman to put him to sleep for a long time. I know, though, you got a good point, Vampire, because I've crashed on grass with like a Rodeo 110, 6 feet in the air, and it demolished it. It was like hitting concrete. Parking lots, Jim, just the stores, best place to do it. Just take your drone, go out and fly around. Like, that place looks cool. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm now comfortable where I can keep the drone, just go and just pull off the side of the road and fly anything now. I wouldn't do that before neither. He'd take the dirt any day. It's hard, Ed. I have power loop backwards in the grass and smashed the session protective lens thing on it. It's like, grass, huh? Depends on how hard you hit, when you hit.
And where you hit.
So Vampire, RDFPV was telling me that you went up one time and flown with him up his area. Angle of impact. Yes, the angle of impact. He said, man, he's a crazy pilot. He said you have mad skill.
I did.
Oh, question mark. So you Vampire FPV did then. Okay. I didn't see a little question mark. I kind of thought, I was like, Vampire would have kind of remembered you. So yeah, Ryan, he flown with Vampire FPV then. Because he said he had yes, there's a Vampire FPV. He ripped you off, bro. Yep. What did he say? If Ryan's in here, are you here, Ryan? I think he said he runs because he said you did 3D flying and all that. I was like, man, I watch his channel, bro. I don't see none of that. He's like, yeah, he does. Trust me. I'm like, I haven't seen him do no 3D flying. I'm like, usually people.
Oh God, AOL chat room days.
Jesus, yeah, you got that name then. Holy cow!
Let me see if I can find this real quick.
You want to talk back today? What, Vampire TV?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there is a Vampire TV. I do know. Ripped my ass off. He damn sure did. So all right, so now I got you straight for sure now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm more sure now.
Are you sure?
Because I thought I watched it and I knew I was like V. I was like, who was it? That wrecked that marmot, and that was Viper. And Ryan must have flown with Vampire FPV because he flown with Leafy FPV. See, I didn't think so. I said, man, if he's flying 3D, bro, I said, I think he would be doing 3D on his channel. I can do it. Very easy, man. Do it. Flip the footage over. There Ryan is, and Frosty FPV. Yes, Ryan, this isn't the Vampire you flown with. You must have flown with Vampire FPV. He said, nah, man, you got good sticks. He said, my dude, he's mad enough. I see you like doing that spin around backwards shit. I love that shit too. I'm like, who needs a cheater drone? Just spinning around backwards. That's fun as shit when you're spinning around backwards and you're angled back and don't realize it smacked the ground. I do it all the time. I did it in the Philly, the Bud Plant, Bot Grinder's Dungeon. Spun it around, spin backwards down through the column. That was pretty bad. I like that. Oh yeah, that's right, Ryan. I forgot you got the mulch thing tonight. My bad. Ryan is actually at a fundraiser and getting wet, of course, for the Boy Scouts to raise money for them, fundraiser thing, mulch. So he is putting the mulch in the back of the trucks. Mars, what's up, brother? I forgot all about you were doing that tonight and tomorrow night. Fundraiser for boobies. We did a thing for the breast cancer one time, Vampire. We did the tutu.
Tutus for tatas.
Tutus for tatas. That's where it started at, right here. On the Drone Network. That's funny. He said my is bad. It's bad enough. Oh man. Can't wait to fly together. Gonna be awesome. I ain't trying to impose you, dude, because my luck, I'm gonna miss the pole. What, not miss, but misjudge the gap, smack it. I say that and I can hit gaps like crazy. But
I'm sure your mom's on her way, Ryan.
yeah. Ordered 3 5S China Hobby lines today. I have 2 of them, and I love them so far. Even on this guy with 2750 kV motors, the Zing iFlights, or iFlight Zing rather. 4S, fast. I mean, kick ass. 5S, still very fast, but the little bit of weight of 5S kind of tame the floatiness down a little bit, and it's amazing. And that's what I come out of that tree with. I come over backwards like this, one into the tree, poof, and then it's like, nope, screw that, woo, and just full throttle that thing back out. Man, all you see is pieces of tree flying everywhere. So it's like, holy shit. If you're obviously on 4S now, you don't see much difference if you run, say I run HQ props. When I ran the HQs, I liked it better. So when I run the HQ, because how it has the flex to it a little bit. So what happens on 5S is it flattens out. So when it's turning it so fast, it'll flatten out. So you're only spinning by like this much here. And it makes like a weird sound. I don't mind that too much. I didn't miss it too much. But yes, Ryan got me these motors and the whole build, all but the flight stack. Ryan give me what did I build for you, Ryan? That was it the TI, I think? And he bought all this and wanted me to build him a clone rooster, and he was just like, you can just have it. I'm good. My TIs looks the same way, so. But what was I saying? I forgot. The Vampire wants to know what pitch there. Oh, so then it's what? Let me say what pitch. These are 5x4x3, I believe. I get the glasses on to see that. My hat don't kill me. Yes, 5x4x3. They're the V1S HQ. I'm beginning to like HQ props. I don't know. Chris Riley even agrees with me. He said he sees a difference in the way it handles with the HQ, and I think it's because it gives like that. It isn't that. It's a nice light kind of prop, but so I liked it with flying with this. Just as I said, when I throttle real hard, you kind of get that kind of. It's a sound you'll hear, but it makes it, when you're overpowering the prop. Because Josh explained it to me, it flattens it out. So then, like I said, you're only picking up often like here where it doesn't flex. So I took these and put on it. Barely any movement at all. I could throttle punch it, full battery, just all wow, open, and watch that thing drop all the way to 17.5. I was like, holy crap. On this prop, I've flown for 4 minutes and I was down to 18.5, and I could have flown down to 17.5. So I could have got another 3 minutes maybe. So I'm gonna stick with the HQ onto the 5S. And like I said, because it's 2750 kV motors, they're fast motors. What missing? My parents are.
Mars said Gaz is asleep and he's afraid to wake her up because of what happened last time. He said once bitten, twice shy.
Yeah, I bet, right, Mars? Jeez, they sleep. What, Etsy, if I need those more often, Chris? Yeah, long stick and poker, that's it. But yep, like I said, the props definitely make a difference. Like my wing up there, that was running 3S on a 50-50 prop. I turned it down to a 50-40, like I don't even know, 50-45, I think. Yeah, 50-45, and then put it on 4S. He's a 2750 kV. Yeah. I used to like my Hobby, or a Hobby, the blue ones. Hobby Wing 2850s. Whoo! 3S is for my goggles. Jesus. 3S on the goggle. I use this little tube pack, whatever it is, that little Fat Shark one. I should make a connector and do that because I got plenty of batteries. It is. It's real huge. Greg's Whirly Bird. What's up, brother? So what you been up to, Greg? What you been flying? You've been silent. I gotta check your channel out, see what you've been up to. You gotta have mad skills by now. What were you last you showed me? Was that chameleon frame? I think it was. Did you ever rebuild it with because you had what, the Hawk 5 parts into it? Raymond Millwood, welcome. Yeah, guys, anyone that doesn't see Neil, Neil is working it's called the Blackout, where he works at. They're like working long and late hours, I guess, to get everything up to par or something like that. I don't know what's like going on, but that's why you don't see him here tonight and last week, and you won't see him next week. I think it's for 3 weeks. Chameleon now. Oh, you got hype.
Spit it out.
The Hype Train grinders. Yeah. They're nice motors. We've got them on that Reverb grinder there. They're really nice. If I'm not mistaken, Richard had them on his. That guy came up in here. I'm gonna just hold this up and see if he says anything. Night Train. Does that look familiar? But yeah, they do. They actually have the grinders on there. Hype Train grinders. They're real nice. We have them on the Reverb too. They're, I mean, really, really nice motors. Russell goes over and gives it to them. He puts it on them. Pretty bird, huh? Richard looks like his antenna got his prop there a little bit on him. Which I think that's what we're taking off, and that's the part he's talking about leaving on because he's got the other antenna thing for it. Gotcha. Man, them little M receivers are tiny, aren't they? Ooh. That thing's about the tip of your thumb. Wow. I can see why you could put them into a whoop. Is that the R9? No, that's the Crossfire one. The receiver in that. That's what I'm doing. That's Richard Coggins' Chameleon TI. Oh, Micro Crossfire, Night Train said. It was built by Night Train for Richard Coggins, and then no X-Fire. Okay. I'm lost at the receivers in there. I know.
I don't know what's in there.
I know. I think we're putting an RXSR in there. I think that's what Richard sent to him up. So that's what we're doing. We're just replacing the receiver in that, and just that's it. And then the Shuriken is getting the receiver put in it. That thing is different looking, I have to say. Richard, I hope you don't mind if I take a wiper down for you. Kind of clean her up a little bit. It might make it lighter.
Oh, Lord.
I'll leave your chameleon alone. I won't touch it. I'll leave the night train goo all over it.
Oh, God.
Richard said it ain't gonna matter. It's gonna look the same way. X-Fire and Crossfire, same thing. Just a nickname. Okay, I got you. Cool. Go for it, Chris. All right, you ain't gonna recognize her when I'm done with her, man. You'll be like,
did you see what Ed said?
hey, hopefully it worked there for you, brother. Just be, hey, listen, Ed, trust me, at least try your fail-safe first. No props on, plug your bird in, turn your transmitter on, start your motors, and then turn off your transmitter. And make sure that your bird does respond and will die if something, if you go out and something happens. You don't want to do all that work and go out there and fly away on you. I had the R9 and I don't like it. Really, Greg? That's the first I've heard someone say that. A lot of people give the XM Plus shit, honestly. I use it. That's all I use. I have, I think, one bird with a RXSR in it, and I have to love my drones for that, because when I first got my Tyrannus, I didn't have a receiver, and he's like, oh man, we can't have you sitting around with that thing. You have to fly. So he ends up mailing me one for putting my bird. But other than that, I use XM Pluses. I don't update them, flash them, or anything. I don't have no problem. I can take mine right now, go out in the field, fly a 1/4 mile plus away from myself. No problems at all. No fail safes, nothing. I run all my birds like this. I run the antennas on the arms like that. Now, before I started doing this, it wasn't with FR Sky, it was with Fly Sky. I have had issues. But when I started this, because any direction you're in just kind of has a signal from what they say. It's flipping and rolling and all that good stuff. But yeah, ever since I've done that, never had a fail safe with XM Plus or nothing. Cool, Alvin. See you when you get back, brother. Are you ready to do the news? Richard's got to get his dinner out. He'll be right back.
Alvin's getting his started. Richard's getting his out. Everybody's eating.
Sounds like something moving. Sounds like something loose. Maybe it's just the way.
Oh my God.
I'm busy.
Mars is getting his license back next month. The world is not going to be safe.
It'll be even worse. He better drag racing then. Making burgers and mac. Sounds good.
It's too early for your dinner, Paul. Either that or way too late.
Way too late for his dinner.
Well, that depends.
8:08, so it's like 1.
It's 1. So dinner for tomorrow or dinner for the night before?
We'll probably be on to about 9, Vampire. He's a diver. Yeah, right, Mars. You know you're gonna be out there. I got you and Kaz lining them up. Huckleberry FPV, what's up, brother?
Look, got a tenderloin bacon right
now. What?
Yum.
Everybody's eating good tonight, and I'm sitting here not eating nothing. What's wrong with me? Usually I'm the guy.
You've already eaten.
They didn't need to know that. They probably will hook me up.
Oh, my fault. He hasn't eaten in a week.
Was supper. Cool beans, a tenderloin. Alright, come on. Move, sound correct.
You better get up.
It's 8:08. Alright, guys, you know what time it is. She's 9 minutes late, so we'll hold a little bit of her money back.
Yeah.
Oh, my brother said he still have some. Appreciate it. JP Slayer, welcome, brother. Alright, guys, time for news with Crystal Justice. I'm lazy to do all the green screen thing.
You said it, not me.
Oh, Mike, you want me to fly his TI? I don't know about all that. I usually don't like flying other people's machines because I kind of think it's mine. But
Well, you don't need to be flying that inside.
oh, you want me to go outside?
You can go outside all
It
you
is
want,
even
but
without the receiver.
I'm just saying, you don't need to
Richard
be
told
doing
me,
a
I
buzz
think,
by.
last night, the tune you did on it.
I think Mike's trying to get you in trouble.
News.
Indigo, Rhino, Sky Pimps.
What's up, guys? In our drone news tonight, millions of acres of degraded landscapes can be brought back to life thanks to these drones. A tech company called Biocarbon Engineering has been using the flying robots to plant trees on a massive scale. The drones, which were developed by an ex-NASA engineer, are designed to fire off pre-germinated seed pods into the ground. The drones have been shown to plant trees exponentially faster than locals being forced to plant them by hand, and this method is far cheaper than traditional planting methods. Biocarbon has been working with conservational nonprofit Worldview International Foundation in order to replant mangrove saplings in Myanmar. Since the drones began their work in September, the saplings have grown to be about 20 inches tall, which offers exciting new evidence that the drones can be deployed on a much larger scale. We now have a case confirmed of what species we can plant and in what conditions, Biocarbon Engineering co-founder Erna Ferdoronic told Fast Company. We are now ready to scale up our planting and replicate this success. Over the course of the last 7 years, Worldview has worked with Myanmar communities to plant over 6 million trees. But now, with the help of the drones, they hope to plant another 4 million trees by the end of this year. Representatives estimate that with 2 local workers being trained to operate a fleet of 10 drones, they can plant up to 400,000 trees per day. Assuming the project continues to show success, then the drones could help resurrect degraded landscapes around the world. And in other news, the FAA is investigating illegal drone flight over Fenway Park. There may be many positive uses for drones, such as planting the trees, but what you're about to hear is not one of them. A DJI Phantom drone was illegally flying over Fenway Park last night during a Boston Red Sox game. According to the Boston police, the drone was first spotted around 9:30 and then last seen around 10:20. Videos of the incident are all over social media. Federal Aviation Administration regulations prohibit drones from flying over stadiums during events. Drones are not allowed within 3 miles of a stadium from between 1 hour before the game to 1 hour after. DJI said in a statement that, quote, "Whoever flew this drone over the stadium apparently overrode our geofencing system." There's an interesting point for you. And deliberately violated the FAA temporary flight restriction in place over the game. DJI's Aeroscope system can remotely identify and monitor DJI airborne drones in areas where it has been installed, and this incident shows why federal government must mandate a remote identification system for airborne drones as soon as possible. Permits and waivers can be issued for the drone's use, but according to WCVB5 in Boston and other reports, the FAA is looking into if one was given. The Red Sox said the drone was unauthorized. At press time, the police reportedly still have not identified the person flying the drone. Surprise, surprise. Civil penalties for such violations could cost up to $32,666, and criminal fines could total $250,000, with possible jail time of up to 3 years. Rogue drone incidents like this highlight the potential dangers of drones and could hurt prospects for commercial drone use and vendors. And the timing of this incident is especially interesting since the FAA is seeking comments by April 15th about a new proposed rule governing safe flight of drones. As of April 10th, DJI's Vice President of Policy and Legal Affairs recently said drones represent transformative technology and that FAA rules are necessary. Given how vital these rules are for every professional drone pilot in America, it is surprising to see how few comments have been received. We strongly encourage professional drone operators and fleet operators to read the FAA's proposals and submit their perspectives on how to ensure drones can handle expanded responsibilities safely. As you guys know, this is not the first time that a drone has flown illegally over a stadium. In 2017, to share one instance, a soccer game in the UK was temporarily stopped as a drone was seen flying over a stadium. Major U.S. airports are also assessing potential threats caused by drones. The FAA said in January of 2019 that 43 flights into New Jersey's Newark Liberty International Airport were required to hold after a reported drone sighting at a nearby airport, while 9 flights were diverted. In 2017, Boston police began using park drones from a now defunct Area Insights, formerly known as Sci-Fi Works, to scan crowds in certain locations to help thwart these low-level attacks. The interesting point in that entire article is that somebody hacked into DJI's system and overrode it so that they could do that. And they're going to abide by FAA rules? Not if they're going to those measures. Don't think so. It's not going to stop them. That's the bad thing. You always have those out there who don't care and do what they want. And unfortunately, bring the heat on the ones of us that fly responsibly. You're right, Ed. The plot thickens. You know, drones have been blamed for multiple incidences, and it came to pass after the fact, after the bad media said it wasn't even a drone in the first place. Time will tell. You never know. Now, I'm sure quite a few of you guys want to fly tomorrow or this weekend. I can tell you this much. The weather is kind of crazy. If you're in, say, the Colorado area on up, where Winter Storm Wesley has been wreaking havoc, you might want to fly inside. If you're going to be in one of the areas where Mother Nature is deciding to drop some liquid sunshine, you might want to fly inside. Technology has given us that ability. It's quite nice to have one of the little guys. If not, hop on a simulator. Plant that controller / transmitter, whatever you want to call it, in your hand. Plaster a smile on your face and fly, guys. Remember, keep those props pointed in the proper position at all times, please. Oh, head fog, it's snowing there. That sucks. You know, it's April 12th and it's snowing. What is the deal? Right, Night Train? You'll be fighting the wind tomorrow and sending it. Chris was out here. He wanted to play this afternoon, was fighting 45-mile-an-hour winds. It's insane what this hobby and the love of this hobby will make you do. Exactly, Mars. And you're getting plenty of practice with that old whoop, you know? They're fun. Why not? I know, Raymond. I've heard that, but Some people, it just takes time to get used to that simulator. Raymond says the simulator does not feel the same.
The simulator is actually a touch bit harder. Raymond, if you're on liftoff, I could get with you and show you how to tune on liftoff. World of difference. I play on liftoff, I tune it like my drones behind me fly. Look, she'll be a little bit lighter now. Look at that, Richard. Just bleach wipe like I use everything else and wipe it back down.
Exactly, Huckleberry. No sim for me. I'll just whoop the house. Yep. You know it.
Well, I ain't been
this one usually has a whoop going around my head while the news is going on.
I do.
That's why I told you when you picked that drone up, that's not to be flown in the house.
Sure it is.
No, I could just imagine you attempting to do that while I'm doing the news.
I can do it, I think.
Ed said, no, none of my birds fly like any damn simulator.
It's fun if you kind of...
You're right, Headfog. Compared to what they used to be, the Sims have really come a long way.
Oh, man, go on Liftoff, yes. Go on the free version of Liftoff. When you throw the sticks, and then the bird moves.
Burgers have been started, huh, Alvin? Yum. Burgers and mac.
Plummet.
Adam, hey, babe. Collecting dust.
Oh, I know, right?
You had it in shelf mode, my dear. That's what it was. It was in safe shelf mode. Why, Adam? Mike said he's going to get out there and brave those winds. Or you get in the snow.
Might be working.
That makes it even worse.
Plum's definitely going to fly in the snow. He flies in the snow with him.
Adam's probably just getting home from work. What? Messed my quad up in beta flight.
Whoa, how'd you do that?
Uh-oh. You know you came to the right spot. These guys will help you figure that out.
What did you do? As long as it didn't blow smoke, you should be good. I ain't scared of no wind. Hell no. You see when I was out there today, and I'm telling you, it's crazy. Crazy winds. Now, it sucked. You really couldn't do much. I even cranked that camera angle wide open on that remix and still couldn't get nowhere with it. Oh, yeah, I do. Waterproof it. Yes, indeed. Seaformal coating. This guy has it all over. I seaformal the frame and everything. Look at that. You could plug this thing in and throw it in a 5-gallon bucket of water, probably even in the ocean, and be good with it. Now the salt water get your motor, so. But yep, everything. The frame and the whole 9 yards. The inside the camera, around the lens. I could definitely drop it down in a bucket of water and pull it back out without even unplugging it.
See, Adam, Mike said simple fixes for the beta play problems.
Oh, you haven't...
John, I want to order a waffle fries, please, babe. Large.
Chick-fil-A drive-thru. Yeah. Yeah, Plum, that's a normal thing. Don't get upset. Download beta 10.5.1 and then it'll let you in. Best hope is to get some crashes. Oh, so you are trying it, Mars? And their little racing, their simulator, the DRL is pretty cool too. I just didn't ever. I did. That's what I updated to. You did a 10.5.1? Huh. I know 10.5. Mike said that people were having the gray screen. Dang, Huckleberry. So you got 4 quads now? That's a lot of quads. He was like, yeah, right.
And if he just did it, Huckleberry is now higher than a kite going 3 quads.
Yeah, you just did 3 quads. You definitely don't even know where you're at right now. Because you crack this bottle open and be sitting around it doing 3 quads, you'll be like, that's some stinker. Oh, okay. So you can blame Mike then, Plum. Actually, yeah, hold on, Marge, behind me. Silent. Oops. Said go, turn it on, Chris. Do it. Do it. Don't be a chicken. In the hair.
Paul wants to know if it smells as bad as Limburger.
Nah,
The last bottle he got,
it's way better than Limburger.
he dumped twice. Cleaned it up, and I came home hours later and still said, what the hell did you do?
Yeah, it reeked in here for a long time. It is stanky dank. You miss anything? The news, which is usually about DJI, so probably nothing you'd be worried about. Chuck it, still here. Did you fly it yet, Chuck? Wonder, take Plum, delete beta on your laptop and then put beta 10.4 on it. Go back to an older version. Uh-oh, Mike just said bring it by with your laptop. The wizard is going to get it for you.
Mars said hi, she's on her way.
Uh-oh. I'm running.
No, you're not. I'll trick you.
Gandalf for props. There you go. Kaz, there she is. We're just asking Mars how you been. Hope the thing was going good.
No, honestly, Kaz, we were trying to get Mars to wake you up so that you put him in another outfit, and Mars was too scared.
So I flashed this chick once. Damn, Ed flashed the chick and they were friends. Oh my God.
Yep, Kaz knows. Crystal will get you, Chris.
And he parks right out there. Plum, we know you're Seafoam coated. So Raymond, how you making out with the wizard, brother? You had to tame that thing by now, diving trees and stuff. Raymond's like, whoa, slow down. Dang it. You'll be happy, Kaz. I took out the green machine last Saturday, and that drone is probably one of the fastest on my wall. I took the camera, cranked it up, and it was moving. RDFPV didn't have nothing for it. Oh, you got the source one up and going? Yeah. Man, that's right. Send it. Come on. You guys, I remember when I was soft and you guys were on me.
I remember that. I remember that.
Now it's like, I don't want to get my quad wet. Mike's like, I don't want to get my quad dirty. This guy rode around with clumps of mud in his frame. Mike's like, it leans a little bit to one side. I don't know what that is. And then he one day realized there's a clump of mud in there and just plucked it out and everything flown great. He said, oh no, I get my shit dirty. Yeah, that's right. Chuck it. Send it, biatches.
Like Vampire said, mud helps the floatiness. What about Ryan?
Nothing. Nobody said nothing about Ryan. I was telling about that green machine when I took that thing out, did that speed run that Saturday. I said, you ain't had nothing for it. Ryan was just like,
Ryan fell in love with the green machine, Kaz.
dirty and wet. Yeah. I'll get mine dirty and wet, but when I come back, it gets clean. And I'll just take I didn't take Richard's. If that Shuriken was mine, I did it. Like if that thing I would have showed y'all too. I'd have took it, put it in the sink with a brush, dish liquid and all, but actually probably wouldn't have, because where it's all down inside there, I do that with like the frames, the open frames. I guess it could fill up full of water, would be a good idea. The GoPro's waterproof, see? Yep. Did he just go in and turn the TV and the stereo up real loud? I wish I'd have known. I'd have said, Kaz. GoPro, that's what insurance is for. Yes. I have to start the GoPro insurance thing. But I'm going to listen to Chuck and break 2 first. Ed, yes, it does hold up to a pretty damn good beat, and I have to admit. My session has taken one hell of a hitting. So hard you dent the cases of them. I guess when the batteries punching them in the back. I remember I saw Chuck put that piece of foam up there. GoPro Plus. You get that there's little screens that you can put on them. This one got one on there. I think this one does. I know my 4 used to have one. I have to put another one on my 4. It's smashed off. This one got one on there. I think this one does. Yeah, they're just little protective screens on them. You can fly the green machine. No problemos. He said, there's no telling what you're going to find. You open that thing up. I know they do catch everything, don't they? Where they're open and everything just goes down in them. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Vampire. So, guys, even if you don't have the protector, it's $15 on Amazon, and you replace this glass. It comes with the little screwdriver, the little screws, and everything to replace this whole section here. I think it's the one that doesn't work. Yeah, see? Didn't work! Yeah. It's banging on the table, see if it works. I'd shit it came on. Yep, insurance claim. And this one just sat around and died and doesn't work. I tried plugging it in a million times. You plug it in, this little thing will get cherry red almost. That hot, you ain't touching it. And Ryan, that was only about half the camera angle. You know you can get into these. You can take these apart, right? So you get this stuff called glue remover. It's liquid. You just run it down around here and take the screen off first. I'd probably put some tape around the lens, the camera lens itself. Run it down around here, and Drone Worship showed it to me. And then that stuff will just peel right off. He did it with a solo battery. And then you can take all the insides out and do whatever you want to do from it. You remove the door. I just saw like videos on how to pop these things apart without destroying them. But we'll let GoPro do that.
Mars had a challenge for you, but he doesn't want to see the fruit.
What?
Goggles, birthday suit. We'll fit around. But I told him you'd be banned from YouTube, so you have to send it to him privately.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my channel to do good again. Not trying to. Good troll. Welcome. He just get jealous, Mars or Kaz. If I didn't send it, if I sent you without him. Cool, Plum. I'll look around for that guy you're talking about. The troll has arrived. Yeah. Good troll. Why did he finally fly the damn thing?
No, he was looking for his troll.
Not a sad troll today. Nope, he's happy. Ryan's a troller. Aggro. Hey, bud. Really, he's half asleep. I was watching Meltdown on the floor. He'd sit there asleep, and he'd keep wanting to fall over. Yeah. You can fly the green machine, Ryan, when you come down. We'll crank the camera angle wide open. You gotta fly it in acro, though. I think she's gonna be needing a camera after that. That's right. You and Mars' birthday together. Was it yours,
Mine, Mars, and Kirk's.
And Kirk's, yeah. Coming up. Mars, Kaz, you getting him a nice race drone for his birthday? Something fast. Maybe then when he gets his license back, he'll go slow and he'll keep him for a little bit longer this time. Ryan, I fly acro. Listen to him.
Oh, God.
You guys show me some serious acro skills while I hold on my green machine. Of course, it'd be cool to watch it bounce across the ground, as long as it's got the goggle on. Yeah, Ryan's birthday is the 24th.
Okay. Somebody told me I forgot my booster seats.
Oh, man. Oh, it's funny. The dancing baby. Hey, is Trolls Night here going? Yeah. I'm not Lewis either. Kaz got banned from Facebook. No way. Did they ban her because of that? She said they probably would.
They banned her on Facebook for a while.
Oh, shit. I remember him saying that. Or she said that when she posted that. They probably ban her. Let's see. You gotta lose that thing. Ryan is definitely going to learn acro. These nuts. What's up? Are you sure you're getting it tomorrow, bro? We said it for a long time. The Baby Hawk Pro R. Those nuts. Yes, Ryan's going to learn acro on this guy. See, I'm going backwards now. See, now it's getting hard to point. There it is. MD's Wizard. That's what Ryan's going to learn acro on. He's going to take it and start the acro journey. It was a long time ago. Okay. Yeah, Ryan's about to get if that thing's anything that it taught me, then Ryan's gonna be a handful. Oh, you ain't gonna tell me? Not even a secret?
She knows you can't keep a secret.
Yes, I do.
No, you can't.
Two 3S batteries for it? Bro, get some 4S. No, wait a minute. You're just starting out. I forgot. Take it easy. Because they're fast, dude. My Baby Hawk R, oh, man, that thing is a monster. I run 4S on it. Shoo, it will get I've even put an 850 pack on it with the I was going to say session, it won't hold session with the SQ12, and it still flies awesome. Plenty of power. I'm about to send it to you. Oh, okay.
Oh my God. Mars said my butt is too sexy for Facebook.
I don't think that's probably why they banned her. No, Ryan, you're a beginning acro pilot. You will be because you got good sticks already, so I don't see it being that much of a problem for you. Autocorrect, select my wee. Yeah, he already flies airplanes. He already flies quads and angle mode. You just have to remember your angle mode and your acro. You're not going to pitch it around. You know how you pitch down and want to push it forward, and you just ain't going to be able to do that in acro because you're just going to go and roll over. The ground is going to taste good. He said, Alvin said Facebook can't handle it. He's too sexy. Come on, Kaz, I'm waiting for a picture. It's too much. We ain't doing it. Your ass is off here. Yup, exactly, Ed. Faceplant. Woof, roll right in the ground. Which he'll do it. And that's the good thing about him having the wizard. It has been broken probably, let's see, 4 other times. One time was completely in half. That thing just looked like somebody took it and just went. Good thing I had nylon standoffs because that's what give and it didn't break the boards. TV isn't cutting out. He said, I'm going to eat dirt. Well, probably quite a few times. You're going to go through props, put it that way. Is that it was the text permanent marker. So your ass had, I loved you on it for a long time. I still remember when you guys told us about the police incident. Hey.
Yeah, it says show Crystal, so you took too long.
She took my phone. How am I see it?
Ooh.
Mars.
Ooh.
Let's see.
No.
You better get my phone. I'm going to call the police.
Okay.
It's
Ain't scared.
Eric, the Red RC, brother. What's up? For real now? Huh?
Don't show. Do not. Anticipation. Mars is sitting on the edge of the seat going, is he going to show it? Is he?
Oh, bro, that's nice. Oh, man, I'm going to have to show it. He's like, no, quit playing. It's your freaking green machine.
Mars, our Kaz will be happy. She's like, oh, hell yeah, send the green machine.
Kaz, one question.
No, don't. Shush. Text, moron.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. He might grab her phone.
Text, moron. I guarantee you he ain't getting her phone.
And this is a serious question because of what I've known happened in the past. So, yeah. What's master of the walk? So, Eric, I'm sorry, brother. I didn't see you when you answered back. What you been up to? Eric the Red. You never know, Chris. I might just get the hang of it. You will, Ryan. You'll pick it up.
Let's do it.
Boy, he's gonna love it. You're gonna like it, Mars. Yeah, that's what I said. Ryan will do great because, like I said, his skills that he already has the FPV skills. He already knows like his depth perception of going into something. Although I'm starting to doubt that. He hit a car last week, and the week before that, he put his TI into a tree and messed up 2 motors. He's getting a little the way flying around things and stuff. But I think once he gets to the acro, because you guys know angle mode does hurt you more than helps you, because you're when you get around things, the angle mode kind of wants to act wonky to me.
No,
when you're in
Ryan,
acro, you can just flip and roll it or whatever.
No. Ryan said I'm a muscle hitter, and if I have to, baby, you have to finesse a race drone. You don't muscle a race drone. You treat a race drone like it's a woman. A fine
Is
caress.
it chaos, Eric? I hear you. The man cave. I remember it. Remember it well. All right, these nuts. Hey, waiting to see a video on that Hawk R Pro, so you can tell me what's different from the baby Hawk R. Vampire. Yeah, right, Plum? Oh, man. You said you've been storing other people's household? Uh-oh. That ain't good. Hey, man, can you hold this for me? Hold that for me? Got like a whole room full of shit, house full of shit. Like, what? Yeah, I'll never forget your channel, dude. Used to put the lights up. You guys don't know Eric the Red RC. You guys got to know. Go check out his channel. You guys don't know he's actually brown. So you see, you guys like Brown. Him and Kenny, Cardoso Media, they be delivering our packages. But he used to put up like what the Roman candle wars. That was just crazy. He'd put one to a drone and just, I mean, he would light that shit and fly it. He was no bullshit. Hits the bush, bush lights on fire. Eric, if you resurfaced them videos, dude, they would get so many views if they haven't already got a shit ton. That shit was legit. That was some pimp shit right there. Then he'd take and tie, like, string the lights from his tree at night, make like race gates and come out there with the wizard and go hitting all through the gates and all. That was some epic shit right there. You'll be fine. Just make it first. Yeah, he's got a field up there to the fairgrounds. Well, actually, I'm gonna get him here in the field and see how he does. So I have to. I give him 2 3S batteries to go with it too. So we're gonna put him back on the nipple for a little bit. Cut him off its big 4S power. I can turn it down. I can tune it to where just make it to where it flips. You know what I mean? He might learn before Alvin does. Alvin's like, uh-oh, don't you start on me already. I've been using Big Brown. Yeah, Big Brown. I tell you what, I was shocked tonight when Richard's package came in and the box was open. Oh, 2 drones in there too. That box was just wide open. If that box would have tipped over, good thing you had them down in there, Richard, with all that air pillows, because I think that's the only thing that kept them in there. Awesome, Mars. I got some race gates that Ryan gave me. They're just the average little whoop gates. Eric, he actually took E-Drone. He actually took reefs and then wrapped some LED lights he's got off the line, wrapped around them and made race gates. RC Wars. Okay, yes. Go to his channel, guys, and check out the RC Wars playlist. Eric, so you still along that line the same way, brother? No worry about the views and all that? Yep, I hear you. No monetization there. Same here. All for the love. It's cool when people do comment, though. Kind of shows you that they like. I like the people comment just to hear their opinion of things. Like, that's why the dislikes. I wish they would honestly just leave a comment. Like, well, you're shit. You need better skills. Thank you. You know, or something like that. She is quick on my phone. I don't even have time to grab it when it buzzes. Holy cow. Well, Richard, when it leaves here, brother, I can assure you it won't be open. I'll take that freaking shipping tape and I go, ask Crystal, I go all the way around the box this way and then all the way around the box this way. Just in case, like sometimes, not all, but most, we had one driver that would just throw it out in the rain, but most of them will put it in a bag or whatnot. And I always do that just in case. That way the box doesn't get soggy and fall out the bottom, you know what I mean, because of the rain. So I always tape the shit out of it. Yeah, their notifications, vampires, shit on everything. Oh, okay. Oh, that thing's a full Monty. It's got does every ooh.
Chaz is treating Mars very, very nicely.
He's like, y'all bitches. I like that. I think that's what champagne color. That's nice looking. Just checking out the full Monty. I don't know. Big Jam. Chris Justin. Yeah, sometimes I get like my laptop will get the notifications, and that's weird. That's the only thing I pretty much don't get on a laptop because like I said, the sim I don't do much now. Here it's warming up. I'll go out in the field, but other than that, beta flights I'll do on it, and it'll pop just like just load them up. But the computer I'm on, the cell phone I'm on, they barely give me any notifications. Oh, cool, Richard. That's awesome. Well, like I said, it'll be sealed up completely. That was scary. I'm not going to lie. When I knew you had two quads in there, I'm just like, oh, boy. And the way he took the bag and just set down on top of the box is like, uh-oh. And he didn't, well, actually, it was raining then. He didn't put it in the bag. So that goes to show you right there how they work here. Like I said, you get one driver through. Usually the late driver. I don't know how they work, but I guess they have like a pickup or drop off ones, but they're like different people normally. Usually the guy's pretty cool. He'll come up, bang on the door, because I got a sign there and that's for the USPS driver.
I heard a knock. I thought it was Rusty.
You did hear a knock. That's right. So he did knock on it. A USPS guy. He took what was it?
PLA.
Yeah, it was filament. 3 rolls of filament one day. I got cameras around my house. He goes, oh, I heard something go on the deck. I was like, he launched the whole box over the freaking gate from standing down on the sidewalk. I was like, the
second printer was on its way. That's what we.
Yeah, I was like, man, I hope he doesn't just throw the printer over like that. So I put a big sign on my gate. You guys ever see it in my footage? It says, please set packages on the step. Do not throw them over the gate. That's pretty sad. You have to tell them that, but I get they get in a hurry. Yeah, I know, man. Look, the small stuff was like, okay, that's missing. No, who cares? The quads are the main thing here. When I pulled everything out, it was there. I was like, woo. Because I've had stuff come missing before. We've had USPS look like the guy just punched a hole in the side of the box and just like reach in, pull whatever he wanted out. And we get it, and I think it was I don't remember what it was back then. What was missing? It was missing like 2 or 3 pieces out of the box. They're like, I didn't even notice the hole in the box. I'm like, let me see your knuckles, bro.
Don't play with claims department sitting back here in the corner.
Yes,
maybe
Crystal's
shipping
quick
department,
on them.
but it's also claims department. You ain't getting over on it.
Should be out of sight, out of and weather. Oh, is that how they tell you, Eric? Well, see, I say put it on my step, so I'm good with that. Because, like I said, we got cameras, so we're usually on it. I just didn't walk out there yet when Richard
I
said
love
it's
when the
delivered.
mail says it's been
I'm
delivered.
glad Richard
It's
stayed on
next
top
door.
of it too. Yeah, Plum, I know being lazy, it definitely is. I try to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe man's having a hard day and just throw it over the fence. I'm just glad it was PLA and it wasn't nothing that could actually break. But we order mainly from Amazon Prime, so if it happened, I mean, we would claim it on the, let them know down there what happened. But our postal woman, she is something else. She holds packages. I get packages quite a bit now, but when I first started getting the packages, she would hold them down there. We have a package come in 3 days. It was supposed to be delivered. We ain't saw it. Crystal called to the main post office, and now they contact her every package that comes through, and then we seem not have a problem now. Yeah, see, and I don't tip them, but I'm real nice to them.
Adam, come on now. As many packages as Chris gets, if I had to tip $5 every package, I'd be broke.
He'd be around. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that to the young dude, Plum. Thanks, Tommy. I'm gonna go out there and hand him a couple bucks, tell him get a drink or something. Because he does. No matter what, he will come to my door and bring all the packages right to the door. Amazon Chime. Oh, Prime. Oh, he said crime.
God, help. You still couldn't read it right.
That shit fits though, Ed. No, because they have a thing. I seen a commercial where it was like, ding, and the guy's like, Amazon. I thought it was like an Amazon Chime thing, whatever. Crime. You're damn sure right. Here's what you do. I'll tell you. A person that worked for him told me what to do. Don't call up there and take, we'll give you a $5 coupon. Don't accept that. Tell them, no, I pay hard effing money for my Prime. I ain't taking that shit. They'll end up giving you the product and still giving your money back to you. Well, if the product's broke, obviously, but what was it? The goggles that they sent me, actually they're right there. They're 2 pair right there. 1 and 2. Look at that. I'm getting good with that point like that. So the ones are bad and the other ones work because as soon as they give us the money back, I bought another pair because that's what I wanted. I just didn't want to scam them and get a free pair of goggles, or my money back. I wanted the freaking thing. I'm going through some stuff right now with this little guy, and it's a story yet to come about this. I'm waiting now for the engineer to reach back out to me, so I'm waiting to see how that goes. But yeah, dealing with the customer service kind of things,
that's my job.
That's Crystal's job, and I'm dealing with this one myself, the Team Black Sheep one, thanks to many of my brothers around me, because I was about giving up on it. But yeah, so just to show you the kind of money you can put in these things, this little thing, palm of my hand, drone, this stack right here, that's $225 in it right there, just a stack. So you can kind of see why I'm a little frustrated, but then you get nowhere. So I gotta play nice. Yeah, right, Vampire?
You know I will, Ryan.
Waiting on Mike Chin to get back with me. Oh, we're definitely going to do that model rocket. We're going to put, I'm telling you, I'm going to find an AIO camera and we'll put one of the little beta FPV batteries onto it. And we're going to put that FPV camera on that rocket and just watch it launch up, and we'll be in our goggles. That'd be so epic. Recording on the DVR, of course.
Ed, I never said I hadn't lost my shit. I said it's what I do for a living.
Oh my God, Eric, aren't they?
But yeah, there has been times that I've totally lost my shit and still had to get done what I had to get done with his complaints.
Yes, Richard. You'll get a kick out of this one. V1 stack, Calibre V1. Put it on the table, no props or nothing. Full throttle it, half throttle, shake it, nothing. Yaw it, half throttle, nothing. Motor stay running. You put props on it, take it outside. That's what happens. I turn around by the V2 thinking, oh, well, it's just a problem with the Calibre V1. We'll put the Calibre V2. Same problem. Exact problem. So I'm waiting for them now. I have been back and forth with Mike Chin. He is now talking with the engineers. I've done everything under the sun they wanted me to do. We have tried everything to get this thing to work. it's got a very bad issue. I'm really, really, really upset with them right now over that, to be honest with you. And no, it shouldn't be. I have been on, you guys know Josh is very, very, very smart with these things. He scratches his head on it. So it's like, just like, man, I should have just put a regular stack and it just went with it. I'll tell you what got me caught up on it. You flying this little thing on 5S. I mean, when it does get right, it's going to be a powerhouse. But I got caught up on it. You guys know all about that. You get kind of like caught up on that one thing. You just can't let go, and you just want to keep it going, and because you know you can do it. Obviously, if you buy a power cube that they say just plug and play, you would think would fly. Nope. So there's going to be something with them stacks that they're missing, and I'm hoping whatever my troubleshooting is going through will help them figure it out and help out many others, because that's what I like to do anyway. So that's why I did put it back on the frame. I want to give up the beginning, throw it in the box, smash it with a hammer, just how it worked, and give up on it. But then Chuck, Josh, I can't remember who else in there at night telling me, man, you don't need to do it that way. You do it this way. So then I was like, well, let me do it that way and reach out to them and at least try to get some compensation back for it. Because that is a lot of money, and it's $225 just throw down the drain. I know, right? The 6S 3-inch, bro, the iFlight. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I should have looked further into it before I got that stack, I think. But you hear them say bulletproof and all. I mean, if you go and read or listen to the people that get these stacks, they are phenomenal reviews until you buy one. It's like, did they lie to me? I know, Richard, and I tell you what, your words, they just always play in my head because of what you told me about them. Now, their VTXs are golden. I love them, but their power cubes just, I don't think, is their strong point, and hopefully they make right on it. I think they're going to. Just have to give them the room to figure out what they're going to do, make sure I didn't screw nothing up here. I mean, I got that one, and actually the one V1 I'm sending to Mike. Mike, I'm just holding on to it right now because I'm not sure what they're doing. He was talking to me about both stacks if you're still in here, so that even says Night Train on it. So yeah, I'm gonna give this to Mike, and this is the V1 that is doing the same exact thing. Let me show you guys here. Just so you don't think I'm bullshitting you. Right there. Calibre V1 Power Cube. That's 2 Power Cubes. Team Black Sheeps. Doesn't fly. Got the same issue. Think it's maybe a gyro because Josh was saying the ESC would have probably kicked off on the beta flight. So maybe thinking a gyro issue or something. And there are not no soft mounts or nothing in there. So they're all just mounted. It could be an issue, I guess, the vibrations.
Do you see what Eric said?
What?
I'm really impressed with what you're doing, Lonnie, and helping others.
Who's that? Who?
Eric the Red.
Thank you, Eric. Yes, guys, and I really appreciate Eric saying that because Eric remembers I started out just as the toy grade in the toy things, moving my way up, moving my way up, moving my way up. Yeah, it's good, man. I'm happy to be where I'm at. I can't complain at all. I was telling Crystal this the other day. I said, I remember when I used to step back and go, man, I wish I could reach out to people, help people, because that's the whole aspect here of helping. And it's not just me with the knowledge.
And you guys all remember when you started out and you didn't know anybody and you banged your head against the wall. Everybody did it. But that's the great thing about the network and the community that we pulled together. There's usually someone
that can
awake and around
right
at all times in case there's questions.
Yeah, and that's what it is. And you'll see like someone come to me with a question and I'm like, hang on, because if I don't know about it, I have now a handful, over a handful. It's more than I can count, to be honest with you, that I will get that answer for you, because if I don't have that bird, somebody has that bird. Like, they will have the bird to figure it out. I'm learning and learning and learning and learning and learning and learning and learning as much as I can to help
even
everybody
as many
out.
birds as Chris has. Different
I sure
ones,
did,
as
Hunt
you
Raymond.
all
Yep.
know.
Oh, yeah,
The ones that he doesn't have, he knows who does have. So that's the good thing.
Mike B, welcome.
You don't know no one. Mike, I thought we were tighter than that. You must have done forgot about me.
But that's all about it too. So I like unfortunately, like I said, with this just goes to show you all. Listen, honestly, and I'm not going to get on stuck on that, but all the guys that hate me out there, right? Listen to me. This goes to show you right here that I'm human. I'm having issues that I can't fix. So you see what I'm saying? It goes to show you that it's kind of like if you're a boxer, you can be a badass, but there's always someone there that can set you in check. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what I'm saying here. Like, I'm stumped on this. Pretty much everybody around me is stumped on this. So do I feel kind of good about that? Yeah and no, because I hate a drone that doesn't fly, because it's just like, you gotta fly. It'll fly as long I can pick it up real easy and go real easy on my sticks. Soon, you guys, you know how I'm always on my throttle. As soon as I go to that throttle blip, it just cuts itself out. You will run into things and will stump you. And I'm hoping to learn from all this. And anyone with a power cube issue, I will be able to help. I'm hoping. But I haven't learned nothing yet from it. We've done everything to that thing. Demagged it, changed the motor timing, beta configurator, flashed it, everything under the sun. One shot, multi-shot, D-shot, calibrated it all in between, all but D-shot. But yeah, so that's what I like doing. I love learning. Yes, Vampire, we do have Discord, the drone network. Okay. I don't go in there much because
great, that's invalid.
It's like hitting.
Hang on.
Oh well, can you get the good one?
I think so.
It only lasts for so long. I think Neil might have to send one.
Yeah, one's invalid. So I need these Discord things. Okay, with the push.
I hear you, Eric. Yeah, because you were into the drones once, and once you got that zombie, you went into the grounds. But you had some nice ground vehicles. This guy would go ripping across ponds with RC cars. That was nice. I like that when I first remember watching that video. I was like, do I go for it, guys? Yeah. Just rips across it. Yes, Vampire. Hold on. Crystal's going to try to get you the link. These Emax cheap motors look nice. Emax red bottoms. Newfound Drone Productions. Bill, welcome. But that's what the community is about, the network. That's why I like it here, and I think it's a good thing. It slows down at times, but trying to pick it back up and get it moving again. So I'm working with now the FPV Noob Tube. If you guys don't know that, that's Chuck and Josh. It's a channel for nothing but noobs, and we're all noobs. So I'm gonna be working with them, putting videos up over there of just stay tuned or whatever. I'm working on it right now, trying to get the whole schedule thing lined up on how I'm gonna do it, work it, because the network's here now, so I gotta schedule that and all that. So that's good. I thought it'd be worse than what it is, but it's going pretty smooth. But yeah, so I wanna he rewound the stream. Oh shit. But yeah, try to just figure everything out. And like I said, it's all about helping. If anybody in here that's new, that don't know, if you have a problem, we can help you out. Like I said, we'll get to us. I'm Chris Justice on Facebook. Hit me there. We'll get in the messenger. And that's how it starts from there. It's just much easier to deal with it through there. Bob used to be the plane guy, but he sold everything. So, nah, I get you, bro. If you ain't flying them, especially you had like planes. So what are you looking at on the ceiling now? Just dust marks? Because your whole ceiling used to be full like planes. I actually have a guy that I have to text. I was at the park flying last week, I think it was. Well, when I was flying, his kids were real interested into the drone. I mean, I saw them chasing me around the park, right? So as I land, I see 3 kids walking in the pavilion. Well, me instantly, Joe, my amigo, if you guys don't know, Joseph Ford, he was flying. So I'm like, hey, you guys want to see what he's doing? They're like, yeah. So I take my goggles off and give them to them. You know, they're looking at, they're just like, they're moving their head all around as the drone's moving and stuff like that. So it was 3 of them. So they shared them. It was cool. But their dad come up. Actually, to be honest with you, I asked their dad first, could I, hey, let your kids see these? Because that's what I do if they're real young. He was cool with it. He was away. He's like, yeah, cool. So then after that, he come up, start talking to me, and he's like, hey, so this stuff's pretty cool, you know? And he's like, can I see? I'm like, yeah, give him the goggles. He does a business to where he takes dumpsters to people's houses. He went to some lady's house, a bunch of jets and airplanes. They just threw them away. He asked her, do you want me to try to sell these for you? Maybe her husband was into the hobby majorly. She didn't want them no more. So I got to get up with him. I'm going to go check out what it is. I'm not the plane and jet guy, but I have quite a few people that would be interested, I'm sure, depending on the age of the stuff.
Stop, Chris, you're going to make me cry.
So,
and if I find out that Bob cried, I'm going to swat the shit out of you.
All he wants is, so he said he's not looking to get rich. He wants someone that will get into him and fly him. So I told him, I said, well, if you want to work something out, your kids seem very interested in the drones, what I was doing. Not these guys because they were little kids. They'll hurt themselves, right? But I have toy grade drones out here. I said, well, I could set your kids up with like some drones. They was into that. You want to do some swapping? He's like, man, that sounds good. And he's right here in Parsonsburg, Long Ridge Road. I actually flown from my field to Long Ridge Road before, and that is, how far do you think Long Ridge is from here? At least 2 miles.
Yeah.
At least 2 miles. And I've flown to Long Ridge. So I want to go over, check out what he's got, text him one day, and then just see if we can work something out. When I do it, you guys are in the planes and all that, we'll figure something out. If they're not huge to ship and all, if you're into it, it's yours. So we'll see what's there, see what it's about. He said some of the jets he looked up on YouTube, and there was like $1,000 jets and stuff like that. But you guys, that's a lot to stay with. That's a jet is nothing what I got here. All this money here, what?
Hey
take
guys.
the Inspire way. But other than that, a jet, you couldn't even fool with it with that. It's so much, so expensive.
We got 29 likes. Can't somebody smash that like button and hit 30 plus?
You had a customer try to give you 2 planes before? Yeah, I hear you. It's good to take them if you want to and maybe find someone that's into them, because that's kind of what I feel like. Like Bob, I'm busting Bob's balls, but he's right. He sold them to someone, and his son's going to get in. Him and his son's getting into the RC club and all. They already did, joined it and all that. So that's good. Oh, 32 likes. Look at you guys. You guys are epic. So that's cool that someone's going to take them and get into them and fly them, because that's the whole point. Like, I think, like, if you're going to do them, like, I could have sold my dirt bike and 4-wheeler a million times before. But this guy, you know, I met, bumped into him. I've known him for a while. His mom lives over here. Him and his kids, you know, that's what they're doing now. He's like, so I'm like, yeah, okay, bam. Not going to lie, it helped me out because Russell wrecked his truck. Worked all out at the same time, you know. But yeah, definitely people that's going to use them and get use out of them. I hate when I give a quad to somebody, you don't see no footage, no nothing of it. Man, I love seeing the footage of them. Let me tell you what made me happy. I saw Ryan RDFPV when he come here. He was flying the drones that I built. Man, he was flying them and just bragging on them. Like, man, this thing's so fast. It turns so good and all that. That's what I like to see, because that means he's happy of what I did for him. And it goes to show I know what I'm doing. If he's out there ripping around, ain't falling out of the sky, right? That's only my stuff. I do that with rubber bands, hot glue. Eric the Red, to be honest with you, yes, I used to have a Phantom 1. Only reason why I got rid of it because when I started flying, I needed one of these guys badly. So I did a little package deal, me and Kev FPV. Still appreciate you, Kev, because you got me getting that beautiful footy. But I make deals. But yeah, definitely. And it's the P1 Pro. So what's the Pro? Is that the FC41 with the camera? because that's the one I had. I'm not sure what the Pro one would be. The P1 Pro. But I think it's cool. I wanted to keep it, but I didn't. I still got my Solo right there, my Phantom 2, and I have another Solo there, the Unique Q500. I usually say the Inspire out there, but the Inspire right here. And this Inspire, guys, look. Yeah, I'd say unless you're into kind of what Thomas Gertis does, if Thomas is still in here, you're going to waste your money on this thing. Because you have to take it out the box, set it on the floor, put the battery in it, turn transmitter, click the landing gear 3 times, raise it up. You can leave it plugged in, but I don't. So I turn the power off. I hook the gimbal up to it. And that's like everywhere you go when you do that. It's a lot of setup on that thing. Trust me. If I had my choice, if someone said Inspire or 5 nice race drones, I'm going with the race drones all day. Nothing against the camera drones, but that one right there, I fly with the GoPro 3 on it. Probably valued in it's a Solo with the gimbal, original gimbal and all, I'm say probably 300 to 500 range. And it'll outdo this thing all day long. I say outdo it, but this probably has more functions. I'm saying as far as like throwing it on the ground, getting it up in the air, and let's go. That thing takes too much work. So I love the camera birds though. Like I love that aspect of it. And somebody else is getting in the camera, so she's finally gonna step off and start doing some things. So she's got something very nice coming. She have a very, very nice thing to do what she wants to do with. So she will be quite the photographer. No, it's an Easton.
Yeah, he was asking about how we sort of. Mike wants to know if you still want the ghost drones.
Christy still looking ghost drones. Mike, I did have someone. I reached out to Stephen Merritt about a month ago to buy one. If I hear anybody, I will definitely reach out and let you know. How many do you have? You still just have one? I am doing a ghost drone.
You gotta get on that too.
I know, I'm going. He's home now. He was on vacation.
I know. I knew it was in April. He was doing the script.
Yeah,
the beginning of April.
Look, he's back as we started doing the other day. So I got one here in the box. You guys don't know, this is a ghost drone that you fly like a camera bird. It flies with a G-Box and a cell phone. So I'm not into that. I hate that. So this one here, the tie-dye bird, if you see it, I took it. Let me bring it down, show you guys. It's got an awesome paint job onto it. This is the first drone, and I can say this for sure. This is the first drone that has been dipped by Honey Lulu. But this is the same thing, all right? And I open it up. I take their circuit board. I scrape everything off of it. And then I put my own power distribution board, flight controller, and I run their ESCs. They have ESCs in here on top here. So I run their ESCs and their motors and just put my own stuff in them. So that's what I'm doing for, his name is Brown Bomber, known on YouTube. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do for him. Now mine, this used to be the front. So this is where you put your battery in. You guys with the ghost drones, you know about them. My battery normally going here. Well,
hey, Eric.
I spun mine around, and now this is the back of mine, how it should be, with the LED light that I put in here. And now it flies like this. And I can fly this with the transmitter now.
Hey, Eric, check out that Facebook group I put up there. That's called Drones Buy, Sell, and Trade. That is our Facebook group. And there's all kinds of drones in there. And I've seen them under 500. So scroll. Make sure you double check things. But there have been some good deals through that group.
Eric, if you want a decent drone, GPS dude, under 500, go with the Phantom 3 Standard. That drone, John C, welcome, brother. I'm sorry I saw you jump in earlier and I meant to say hi to you. How you doing, brother? The Phantom 3 Standard, Eric, is a really nice platform. Really, really super good, really good range, everything. Like, I don't have the P3 Standard just because I went off into this world, but that was my very next bird I'm gonna purchase, and I'm still gonna get one because I wheel and deal all the time, so I'll eventually get a hold of one. But I fly this now with this transmitter. And before, this drone used to have lateral movements. If you guys don't know what that is, that means you can go forward, stop, turn, stop. So who wants to fly a drone like that, right? It's like being in a maze. It's like, I'm like, no, not me. Mine now flies with a transmitter. I can pitch it like this in angle mode. I can put it into acro and do all this kind of stuff and flip and roll and all kind of good stuff. Very, very nice drone now. I mean, it rips. It's something just like when I got into drones, I told everyone that I would take and make the Ehang Ghost drones flyable with a transmitter. I was talking shit back then, but as I got into it and got to know my things, it was a walk in the park. And you guys know that build. It's nothing to do what I did here. You have to get the protocol and all for their ESC and all, and just, that's pretty good. A little bit of coding. Good to go. But yeah, so he's going to love it. Brown Bomber. He said he likes it now, but he just doesn't like the way it flies. And I'll show you what it used to fly with.
A G-Box.
Right. So you saw what I showed you I fly mine with now. Here's what it used to fly with. You take this, turn it on. It might even still power up. Or actually, no, this is the broken one. I already sold, or I say sold, but I just give it away. I just paid shipping to Floyd. What was his name? Floyd Benson or something. But you would link your phone to this, and that's how you fly it. The G-Spot, yeah, Mike. And it was like this, all this kind of. No, it's not what drones were made to fly with. But let me say something about Ehang. When you guys see the light shows and stuff at like the concerts and things like that, that's who's doing it, Ehang. They actually used, what was it, a concert? They used over 200 of these. It was the V2s now. This is the Ehang Ghost Drone V1.
Yeah, it was a concert.
It was the V2s, and it had lights and all on them. It did all kind of light shows. These are very, very, very intelligent inside, but their protocol is just shit. Like, you can't break it. I mean, that's what they mean. They meant it to be that way. They come out with a transmitter for it, but it didn't. And this is not to brag on myself because I don't do that. Everyone will tell you that. Everyone told me I should reach out to Ehang because my transmitter works better than theirs does. I'm like, but it's just a receiver inside of there, though. But it's good that I left the original motor, so it kind of gives it some character. The Brown Bombers, Fred, that's his name. Fred's is going to be all black, so it's going to look more, I guess, of like the Ehang. But mine just had to have the custom honey dip on it. It's some psychedelic, but it's nice looking. But yeah, it flies decent. I had to do some tuning on it, and now that I know more about tuning, I'm gonna go revisit this guy so I can make Fred's fly amazingly good for him. Yeah, G-Spot.
Oh, I knew Ed would not let me down.
What?
Alvin thought it was a myth. I said, no, it's no myth, Alvin.
What, on a G-Box?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, no myth at all. There it is. G-Spot. It's like, And some of you guys might be wondering what's in there. Let me see if I can get into this real quick before we get offline. I'll show you what's in it. Let's see if we can get in this thing. But I know what's in here, but you guys might not know. So I'll show you. I don't think we're going to be able to do it with that. Maybe this. Just pop the cover off and voila. There's the battery. You guys know that's familiar looking, right? Receiver. Got our antennas. We pull it out of there? No? Okay, got some screws in there. But that's what it's like. And then here's your so that's your receiver for your drone. Here's your Wi-Fi. Connects to your phone. Spiffy little box, but nah, bad idea. Just doesn't fly. It even says EHang UAV V2.2 because they come out with a version 2 and they actually use the same box for it. You put goggles on and fly this thing, and nah. What the fuck is that thing for? That's what you flown that drone I just showed you with. So you know it's in here, and this.
You used to fly that
I
drone.
used to fly. I don't know more. This one here, Vampire. It used to have GPS and everything, and now it's just the average flyer. You know, all skills. Yep.
John C. wants to know what GoPro you have.
John C. What GoPro do I have? I have the GoPro Hero 3 Silver. I think it's the silver one. Yes, GoPro Hero 3 Silver Plus Edition. I have the GoPro. This is the GoPro 2018, but it has been hacked to a GoPro Hero 5 Black. Now, you can't get them and do it no more. They block the software and all that. So if I ever update this camera, I'm fucked, as Amber would tell me. And then I have Sessions. The GoPro Sessions, what I fly with. 3 5s and a 4. One of them need work. One of them just doesn't work properly. GoPro is a little expensive, but they're nice cameras. They do work very well for what they do. I gotta be honest with that. Yeah, Session for life. Listen to me. I can't talk.
You can't talk.
Yeah, this thing is amazingly tough. So I'll just show you the one that doesn't work. Let's make sure it's the one that doesn't work first. Just take it.
What the hell?
Just
You
do it
might
again.
lost your mind. Let's not. Before you bounce up and smack something electronic. Not the Session.
Look at
Oh.
that. I will go out and just take this against the wall. Whoa! And bounce it off the wall. It's a Session. It'd be amazing if it start working now. And most people have hit theirs very hard and it started working. Boop, 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 boop. No. But yeah, so they're tough as nails. I'm telling you. So is the insurance $12? Okay, I keep hearing different. I keep hearing 5, 10, and now 12. I'm gonna take your word. So 12, because you seem like you've done it a lot. You've done it a lot. Don't remember. Okay, it's right around there though. It's either right in the 5 to 12. Mike can break them really good. Mike comes out of pavilions and just goes doink right in the eyeball. Hold my beer. That's for damn sure. Night, Mars. Appreciate you stopping in, you and Kaz. You guys be good. You got something nice coming for your birthday, brother. And if I miss it, happy birthday.
What do you mean if you miss it?
Wait a minute, no, that's right. Yours is the
You're
same
not
as
gonna
Crystal,
forget
so
it.
I won't forget it. You're right.
If you miss Mars's birthday,
I'm in
your
trouble.
ass is in a lot of
To
trouble.
which, what's up, brother? Jason in the house. Oh, you can get it right on Amazon? That's awesome. I'm waiting to kind of break another one, I guess, and then try to do them that way and get them because I think they're. So anyway, it's $5 to $12 a month, and once you activate it, you cannot deactivate it, or they will not let you reactivate it. There might be a loophole around that, but I don't think there is. And I think it's what? Do you remember Vampire on repairs? It's like 40, 45.
It depends on what the drone is. There's a different deductible, or the camera is.
No, it's a month. I do know it's a month. It's either 5 or, like you said, I heard it was $10, but I heard someone else say 5. So it's either $5 to $12 a month, every month. Oh no, that's not it.
It might be different insurances.
Okay, so he knows something different. Oh, bro, you got hook me up with the insurance. You know then. The one I'm talking about straight through GoPro, and you can it's either $5 or $10 a month, and then it's just whatever. So you bought yours from Amazon. You got your insurance through Amazon. I got you. Yeah. So you got totally different. Yours was $856. Okay. But yeah, so the one I'm gonna do is right through GoPro and get it. And then the thing is like 40, $45. They'll either refurbish or no, they'll try to fix it or refurbish it. Which this one, well, besides me banging it around there, but that still didn't hurt it. Drones crash from high to the sky to the ground, right? This one just died by not being plugged in and charged, and just died and gave up. Yep, one-time charge on yours, and you got yours from Amazon too, Raymond. So yeah, so I got to do the GoPro one then. But GoPro has the one. Mike, you think it is the battery though? Would it get hot? So when I plug it in, it just gets baking hot. I mean, splitting hot.
Oh shit!
Oh, you blew it into pieces, bro. Whoa! What did the quad look like? The quad had to be close to it. Yeah, I know it's a LiPo, and it's right in the back here. I know the whole thing about this thing. Take it off right here. If you guys don't know, you take them apart right here. Take the lens off, take it off, pull it out. Your LiPo is going right back in here. And it's a 3-wire hookup. Bad cell. I could see that from where it sat, and it just got into that dormant stage and it just won't wake itself up. Y'all got me on tear this thing apart. Now, I don't want to pay the insurance just for it, like I would like to get it working. Plum said something about somebody on Facebook.
Shit.
When you bashed the fly rod. I bet you were. Hey, Ryan, that's not the same vampire, brother. Metro Drones. Bill, listen to me, I can't talk. Bill number 2. Ryan, you flown with Vampire FPV, I'm wanting to say. This vampire could barely fly in 2D, bro. I only say that because he said it earlier. I would never. So yeah, you flown with the Vampire FPV, man. Bought 2 years shorts for my heroes. Oh shit! Talking about that, bro. Yes. I'm sorry. I'll get those prints to Richard. I forgot all about that GoPro 7 mount again. No, he wasn't in. It wasn't Rampage Vampire. Ryan lives in it's up near Westminster, Upperco, Maryland. Across the Bay Bridge. Well, for you, it might be like a straight shot across. I don't know where you're at. He said, "Oh, I'm buzzed and confused then." Oh, you saw him at the Rampage? Cool. I know, Richard. Thank you, brother. I totally forgot all about that until Jason just said the GoPro 7. And I have both prints right on Thingiverse.
It's been a crazy, crazy ass week.
It has. I'll go with that. All right, Eric the Red. Appreciate you, brother.
Look,
thanks for stopping in.
For Monday to start over of next week.
When you go looking for that Phantom, let me know. We'll see what we can help you out. But you can buy them brand new for, what are they going for Walmart now, Phantom 3s? You can get them right at Walmart. I'm thinking around $450.
Well, depending. You can catch them on sale for around $350 up to $500.
Yeah, sometimes you catch them on sale for $350.
But if you get it at Walmart, make sure you get the warranty. It's just a couple dollars and it covers everything.
He asked, Vampire asked you, Ryan, were you in a camper? I'll be flying with Vampire because he's in Newcastle, Delaware. He sounds lost right now.
Well, I mean, you said a while ago it was
the
tequila time, so it's okay.
I just drank a fifth of tequila. You dare me to fly?
Oi.
He's
Question is, did you eat the worm?
How many fingers am I holding up, Vampire? Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut out. It's 9:34. We appreciate your time. I will, Richard. I promise I'll do it. When I get up, if I don't do it tonight, I'll get up tomorrow and get on it. I really appreciate you doing that too. I was with Random. You were at Random, FPV, Chris Benoit. Yeah, I know. Ryan did say that Rampage was a huge party, dude. He said there wasn't much flying going on either. Party hardy. You too, Jason. Be good. Be safe out there flying, brother.
Tomorrow at 4.
Yep, 4 o'clock.
Especially if Mother Nature's pouring down that liquid sunshine. We'll keep you entertained for a little while.
See you guys next time. Yep, Bill. Too. Be good, brother. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for your time and have a good one. Like I said, if you guys are not out flying tomorrow, which if it's sunshine, don't come see me. Go fly. I would. But appreciate you guys. Have a good one, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Later, guys.
All right, Ryan.
Love y'all.
Love you. Be good. Get them birds up. Ed, you already know Batman needs to fly, man. Remember, check your fail-safe first, though, to save yourself troubles. Do it.